Hello and welcome back to Montana John's Outdoor Adventures. I ask you to like my page and subscribe and click that little bell on the bottom right hand corner and so you get all the notifications from all my other videos I'm going to be doing. Well, today, first of all, you know I'm all about guns and gun safety. That's what it is about here in Montana. So Montana John's, I take people out shooting guns here in Montana, so you can check out my website mtjoa.com. Today I'm going to show you how to take apart the Palmetto State Armory P9. It's really a nice, fun gun to shoot. So this is a pistol here. This has an 8-inch barrel. So this is the Palmetto State Armory with an 8-inch barrel. And I have the Sig Sauer Romeo 5 red dot on it. So when you pick it up and you look through the scope, the red dot is automatically on. This is a fun gun to shoot. Alright, I'll show you how I take these apart. Real simple. I'm not going to do a total breakdown. I'm just going to take the upper off. I use some kind of screwdriver or an awl, whatever you want to use, to pop those two pins out. And this is the lower receiver. We're going to put this to the side. And we're going to take out the upper. Actually, we're going to take the bolt assembly out of the upper. This is a really cool design what they did, this whole gun. This is the charging handle, and this is your upper. So I shot about 1,000 rounds or so through this gun, and I wanted to clean it all out just so the next person that shoots it has a clean gun with no malfunctions. And I just take a rod and run it down through here. You don't have to go crazy, it's going to break it up pretty quick. I keep a silicone cloth for at the end. And this rag here is an old shirt I wore, or sweatshirt, one of the two, I'm not sure exactly, but it's good to cut up some old shirts and use them for rags. And then I'll put a patch on and clean all the stuff that we just brushed out. I like this Hoppy's number 9. This works pretty good. It's called Copper Remover Gun Bore Cleaner, and it breaks down all the gunpowder residue. It just turns it to mush and just dissolves it. It's a really good solvent. So yeah, see, we shot this gun 1,000 rounds, so it's good to clean it on out a couple times. I'll tell you what Montana John's is about. Montana John's is about taking people out shooting guns here in Montana, and this is one of the guns I'll take you to shoot. I supply the transportation, I supply the headphones, the eyewear. We jump in my Tahoe, we go out west of town, might be my pickup truck, depends on how many people are going, and bring some drinks. We have all metal targets, so you get to shoot metal targets. You get to shoot an AR-12, this AR-9, 200 rounds. You get to shoot the Glock 17 handgun. You get to shoot the VR-60, the AR-12. I also like to put a little bit of oil on a patch. And when you put oil on a patch, you run that down through the barrel and coat it. Excuse me. And gives it a nice little coating of oil. I'd rather have oil than rust. And if a little dust collects in there, the first time you pull the trigger, it's going to blow on out of there. It's not going to hurt it. When you're storing your gun, I don't think you're going to be storing it in the mud or anywhere dangerous, so that looks good. Oh yeah, that barrel looks very nice and clean. So I'm going to wipe down this bolt. I already cleaned the bolt. You're going to laugh, but I started this video, and when I started this video, I ran out of RAM on my phone, or I couldn't put any more video on, but I already cleaned this bolt up, but I do want to give a little oil because it slides in the upper when you shoot. So when you pull the trigger, this bolt blows back. This is really heavy, and this is such a low recoil gun too. So I like to give it a nice little coat of oil. That's pretty good. And I'm going to wipe down the charging handle again with oil. I just cleaned it though. I'm going to wipe it down. And these are real fast to clean. It's not a lot of work, and it really is worth taking your gun apart and cleaning this for a few minutes, just for the little bit of time it takes. And sometimes these are tricky to put back in. Make sure that the firing, I like to put a drop of oil in the firing pin. If you want to take the firing pin apart, you just take out this cotter key right here, the cotter pin, pull it out, and then the firing pin will pop out the back. And you can wipe the firing pin down and clean the spring. But I'm not going to do that right now. But I just gave it a little drop of oil. Coat the barrel. I'm going to coat this side a little more. There's not enough oil on it. And make sure it's all cleaned up nice. There's your firing pin. You drop it in the upper. The charging handle grabs it. Now it's locked in. Okay. And I'm going to take this and put this back together like this here to the upper and lower so they mate. And put that pin in there. There we go. Drop it down. Pop the other pin in. This gun is ready to fire now. So look inside the chamber. It's clear. I like to store my guns empty obviously, and I like to dry fire them, so I'm going to make sure it's clear one more time. I don't like to slam the bolt forward when there's no round in it. It's too hard on the chamber. So I'm going to look down the barrel, dry fire it, and when you do that, you point in a safe direction. The reason I store my gun dry fired, because the spring is relaxed now. There's no tension on that firing pin, because if the the hammer was like cranked back all the way back, then what happens, it's under all that tension with that spring, and it'll weaken your spring. So leave your gun in a dry fire position is the best position. So I want to thank you for watching this, and I hope you guys learned something. It's really simple to take this gun apart and put it back together. And again, I'm all about safety first. Always keep your finger off the trigger. And the other thing is, you will not be able to put your safety on after you dry fire that gun. So your safety will never be able to be put back on. So when you grab any of your guns where you store them, you'll try to if you go to put your safety on and it won't fire, don't force it. You'll know that this gun is dry fired. So again, this is Montana John's Outdoor Adventures. I just want to show some videos on a rainy, dismal day here today. And I take people out shooting guns here in Montana, and it's a lot of fun. I supply the transportation, the ammunition, the headphones, all electronic. They're digital, microphones and speakers and noise canceling, eyewear, and take you on an adventure to go see deer, bear, moose, elk. I throw some pop in the truck. So you just show up, and as long as you show up and fill out all the paperwork, and we'll go out on a nice fun shooting day. And I have all metal targets, so it's all metal reactive targets, so you know when you hit. So I hope you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and click that little bell for notifications. And I want to thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon here in Montana on one of my adventures. And check out my website, mtjoa.com, and I'll even throw in one of these t-shirts if you go on my adventure. One of these here. So you'll get a nice cool t-shirt. Thanks for watching, and any comments, I love hearing comments. So ask me anything you want to know. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.